I would say, if you're just getting into real estate, a lot of people get hung up on, hey, how can I get my first deal? Right. And so I want to keep it super, super simple. And my expert tip is going to be this business is 120% relationship based. If you want to have a higher probability of somebody sending you a deal that you potentially could be a buyer for, then you need to start building relationships. And so you don't have to have any deals to build relationships. You don't have to have any money to build relationships. Understand what you want to do in real estate. So if you want to buy and hold, start reaching out to 3 to 4 wholesalers a week. Nothing crazy, 3 to 4. If you want to get, a little bit more aggressive, 1 a day. 1 wholesaler company a day. Say, hey, I'm a buyer in this local market. Can you add me to your buyer list? I guarantee you, no one will turn you down. No one was not going to say, oh, don't give me your name and number. Don't give me your buy box. No one's going to say that. Because what's going to happen is they're going to be like, yeah, I got another buyer on my buyer list. Let me add on my buyer list. So take 2 to 3 wholesalers a week, different companies, or 1 a day if you want to get really aggressive, and tell them to add you to their buyers list and give them your buy box. In the pad split mini course, I talk about buy box and how important, how essential it is for your real estate investing and how not to go outside of it. So you're going to create this buy box, and a buy box, what that is, for you guys don't know who it is, it's parameters of the type of home that you're going to buy, right? Like certain year built, certain bed bath, certain location, certain square footage, et cetera. So build your relationships within wholesalers, right? And then I want you to also take it a step further and build your relationships within title companies and lenders. Don't have to go crazy. I'm not saying you need to call 100 title companies or you need to call 100 lenders, but build some solid relationships, build a foundation for your business. And that way you can start catapulting into deals. And so the reason why I mentioned the wholesaler thing first is because those wholesalers are going to send you deals for free. You could start analyzing those deals and start doing some practice underwriting, start understanding what ARV and what some of the terminology is, right? And once you start getting those in your emails and you can start looking at them like you look on Facebook. And if you remember earlier, I mentioned, if you want to have some type of success, you have to start taking action toward it. And you have to stop sitting on the sideline and just, trying to be perfect at it. So start taking some of those deals and do some practice underwriting. Look at the deals, flip through the photos, understand the area, right? Know your market. This is all the stuff I just mentioned costs $0. It costs you taking your time and energy that you have allocated toward playing on Facebook every day or Instagram or whatever social media site you're on, and taking that and putting it toward looking at real estate deals. And that way you can start seeing the lingo. You can start understanding what NOI is. You can start understanding what a return on ROI is. All these different type of terminology, you can really start understanding it. And once you start having that relationship built, you can get on their VIP buyers list and you can start executing and buying these deals. That's what's my pro tip is for you guys today, because if you could do this and you could start, doing this with a little bit of your time every single day, I'm not saying all day, but every single day, you'll see it has that compound effect that we talked about earlier in this podcast. It's all about the compound effect, right? Yeah. And so make sure you get in there, build relationships, because this is 120% relationship building business. And that's what it's about. When you have those relationships built, you'll see it's like a superpower. And people don't really understand that until they really get into it. And the reason why I mention that is because everybody's all caught up on the money. Oh, the money, the money, the money, the money. But when you have good relationships, right, the money, you don't need the money, because you can raise the money. You have your relationships that you can leverage, right? You start building this skill set you can leverage, right?
Yeah.
You can certain people even insert themselves in deals for their expertise. A lot of people don't know that. Like I can get somebody say, hey, Javier, you're a really good pad split operator. You know what? I'll let you insert yourself in my deal for an equity position. I want you to run the deal as the operator. I want to be 100% hands off, but you have an equity ownership in the property. Whatever, 25, 30%. I didn't bring any money to the table. I'm just bringing my expertise and my operating skills, right?
Yep. Getting the place ready for pad split.
Right,
Yep.
Exactly. So or you could do consulting fee, anything. But the key is build relationships early on. And by the way, you're probably wondering, well, where do I find wholesalers? Well, when you go to Facebook, just like you're on all the time, that beautiful little social media site that you're on all the time, go to groups, and in there, type in your local market, real estate meetup or real estate, anything real estate. Start putting these keywords in and see how much things you see pop up. Join all those groups and make a post and say, hey,
Yeah.
my name's XYZ. I'm buying in this market. Here's my buy box. Here's my information, and start, DMing these people so you can get on there. And I can guarantee you your inbox will be full of properties that are going to be sent to you.
I'll even do them one better, right? If you want to find where to find your wholesaler groups, go right into the description down below. We're gonna have a list of links to all the communities we're a part of.
Yep.
And there's lots of free communities out there that have hundreds of thousands of real estate investors, wholesalers, flippers, you name it. And so we'll make it even easier for you. Just check the links in the description down below for all the stuff we talked about today, including where to find your wholesale. It'll be easy. I'm gonna keep it easy for everybody here on the podcast.
Yeah. Hey, how about this too? One other thing, if this is okay with you, Matt, let's how about we also give them a free gift since they attended this long? Since you guys have been sitting with us this long, we appreciate you guys. Let's give them the free shopping list we have for our pad split. We'll also include that, guys, below. This is a gift from both of us to you guys. And guess what? You might not need the pad split course. Just click the link below and you'll have the free shopping list. You can see everything I've purchased and make your purchases without you having to think of like, hey, do I have this? Hey, do I have that? Or where do I get this? Or what should I use here? Let's add that in there for them.
Yeah, we can add that. We can add the shopping list to the description below and make sure that anybody who watches the video gets it.
Yeah. Let's
plug it in there
for you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I know there's a lot of things we said. We hope you guys rewatch this. But remember, this is just the tip of the iceberg. We're going to have all types of guests that come in, CPAs, top real estate people, multifamily, storage units, single family homes. Nothing too big, nothing too small, guys. So don't worry.
Yeah.
Even if you're just getting real estate and this might be a little overwhelming for you, you probably never heard the terminology pad split before. That's okay. That term's new to a lot of people. And so we're going to have everything from people just getting started to somebody who is done this for years and years and way more longer than I have, and has way bigger portfolio than I do. So
yeah, and we're going to bring that digital marketing twist to it.